all the MLAs entered the Speaker CP Joshi's residence. Right behind me, some of them now filtering out and making their way to the Chief Minister's residence. It promises to be an all-nighter, primarily because Ashok Gehlot, along with Sachin Pilot and the two observers, namely the two observers, will be speaking now to each of the MLAs. So once the MLAs leave from CP Joshi's residence, all of them will get into that bus right behind me and make their way 300 meters ahead to the Chief Minister's residence, where one-on-one each of the MLAs will be asked on who they want as the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan in case Ashok Gehlot steps down. I want to bring in my colleague Devankur Vadhavan, who's been tracking all the details in Jaipur. We just saw that tweet by Ajay Markan a short while ago. Indications also coming in that the High Command, namely the Congress interim President Sonia Gandhi, has made it very clear it might take all night, but that one-line resolution needs to come today itself, whichever way it is.
Well, absolutely, Preeti. The big thing is that Ajay Markan has got clear indications from Sonia Gandhi mentioning that it has to happen, and even if that means that all through the night, Markan and the likes of Kharge has to speak, Mallikarjun Kharge have to speak with each and every MLA separately, then so be it. Now, there are 108 MLAs of the Congress itself, plus you have 19 independent MLAs. Now, that means more than 120 MLAs who will have to be spoken separately if the party high command's diktat has to be obeyed with. Now, what that means clearly, Preeti, is that it will be an all-nighter. It will take about 8 hours time for Mallikarjun Kharge and Ajay Markan to sit through this one. But it is also quite apparent that the party high command is quite miffed. The party high command is clearly against this kind of an attempt to force a kind of a resolution down the party high command's throat, because what was told was that the meeting, the CLP meet, was to happen at 7 a.m. when it did not happen till 9 p.m. That is when we are given to understand that a really miffed Sachin Pilot tried to approach the party high command, and thereafter, Preeti, all four of them, that includes Gehlot, that includes Sachin Pilot, Mallikarjun Kharge and Ajay Markan, went into a huddle. Pilot clearly mentioned that he and his supported MLAs are already present at the Chief Minister's residence, so this is not going against the party line from the Pilot side. Those who have disobeyed against the party line are those belonging to the Gehlot camp, and that includes senior cabinet ministers. And he has also mentioned that all of this is orchestrated because this had been going on since early afternoon. Minister after minister, MLA after MLA started gathering at the residence of Cabinet Minister Shanti Dhariwal, even as Ashok Gehlot himself was in Jaisalmer. So he has clearly mentioned that Ashok Gehlot is trying to put spanner in his works. He is trying to go against the party line. The party had already communicated that there will be no holding of two posts by Ashok Gehlot, and any replacement will have to have the stamp of approval of the party high command. But what was happening in Rajasthan, in Jaipur, right in the heart of the state capital, was something which was clearly against the party line. The party line was that the observer Mallikarjun Kharge and Ajay Markan were to remain present at the CLP meet, Preeti, but quite clearly these two men were at Hotel Marriott, even as there was a rebellion brewing against the party high command in Rajasthan, with all of these MLAs, close to 40 of them who initially gathered. Later on the number went up, and what we were given to understand was that there were close to 70 MLAs inside Dhariwal's residence, even though Gehlot camp claimed that the number was 92. All the resignations were collected, and then they made way for CP Joshi's residence. And now the current situation at this hour, you see right now another car moving ahead from CP Joshi's residence and heading towards Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's residence right now in Jaipur. And quite clearly, Preeti, it seems that the process of consulting the MLAs one by one is continuing, and that is why after the likes of Dhariwal, Pratap Singh Khachrewas made their way to the Chief Minister's residence, it is now the number of next set of MLAs who are right now headed towards CMR, towards Ashok Gehlot's official residence in civil lines, and one by one Ajay Markan and Sonia Gandhi's next emissary, that is Mallikarjun Kharge, are in consultation with these MLAs who are being spoken to separately, because they have been given a clear message by the party's interim president that a resolution has to happen. And if that entails an all-nighter, then so be it. Ajay Maken and Mallikarjun Kharge quite clearly cannot go back to Delhi with such a big egg on their face, and they will have to pass a resolution. A one-line resolution has to be put across by the party MLAs, which clearly has to mention what is the decision taken by the party MLAs. Earlier, Preeti, what was happening was that Sachin Pilot's name was clearly having the stamp of approval of the Gandhi trio. But now it seems that after the entire developments, not just Gehlot's position becomes untenable, the party high command seems to have a huge embarrassing situation, which it wants to ensure that somehow there has to be a resolution coming out of this one, because Rajasthan is the only big state that the party is in power right now.